and welcome to this week's coffee vlog. It's Friday what is it now? I don't even know. 14th, Friday the 14th of December. Yeah. And heading home. It's decidedly frosty out tonight. It was very frosty this morning. To leave the car running a good 5 minutes to defrost the windscreen. Fortunately I was being late anyway because I was dropping the boy off at school, so I had a bit of time to sit in the car and wait for it all to defrost anyway. So yes, this week has been yeah, busy again. Roasted a load of coffee again, another 3 big batches in fact, so, well, 3 days with big batches on, so that's all going good. Obviously we got the kind of the rush up to Christmas now. Should start slowing down a little, I thought. Just 1 week to go. We have a lot of places we deal with sort of saying last orders are Monday, Tuesday to get stuff before Christmas, so yeah, but we'll be going up until Friday, in fact up until Christmas Eve. I'll be in on the Monday. Not necessarily. Why is there a van in between the lanes? That I find quite mysterious. Where's he going? Is he planning on sneaking across? I don't know. I'm going to keep an eye on him because I don't trust him. He's going that way? He's not going this way. Oh yeah, let's go on then, you little gimp. The old pretend you went in the wrong lane to skip the queue. Of course. So yeah, it's been busy. Lots happening this week. Lots of stock gone out, which is always good. And got to. Oh dear, yeah, I'm a bit tired. Yeah, it's a long week. Sunday I was over in Liverpool. I had to go to Manchester Airport and pick up this engineer, drop him off at Liverpool at the warehouse, and I spent the afternoon helping him and the 2 guys that had bought the big roaster piece all the bits of it together. There's many big heavy bits. You have to get them all into position and
radar check speed.
Connect it up. So did that and then left him there in Liverpool. He didn't leave till yesterday afternoon. Presume he got his flight back okay. And seemed to have managed to get it all running and showed them how to use it and everything. So that went relatively good, I think. Seems like everyone's happy at the moment, so that's the main thing. So yeah, we'll do Mr. Nellis at the garage. Someone's clonked that bollard there. And then head on back. So lots going on work-wise. Christmas is coming. I've prepared nothing. We're due to get snow tomorrow, I think. So quite a lot of snow by all counts, so that's going to be interesting. A bit early with that signal actually. Oh, well. Car behind, miles behind anyway. So I'll just nip into my favourite Hermes stop and get rid of my parcels, and then then I'll be back. Okay, see you in a minute. Okay, so got rid of the parcels. Let's do a Mr. Nellis quickly and then we'll be on our way again. So Mr. Nellis says, things to talk about on your vlog. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer being tricked of his nose being red, as John Suchet tells me that Father Christmas is not really real, which the Exeter scientists discovered red of their ultravision. Oh right, there you are. Keira Knightley received an OBE at Buckingham Palace. Very good. Radiohead and Janet Jackson to enter the Hall of Fame. Theresa May not leading Conservatives into the next election. No, it doesn't sound like it. Sam Pitties on Classic FM as he was off, which he had a stomach bug on Wednesday morning. The death of Jessica Starr. My dad and my mum taking my little brother called Joe to see The Greatest Showman at Square Chapel on Sunday evening. All exciting stuff, Mr. Nellis. So now that van's let that car out, we'll be sat here for oh no, actually some lights have changed, so we'll sneak out now. Good stuff. So yes, so the weather has turned decidedly frosty and cool. Hoping it clears up by Monday for work, but we'll see what happens. And yeah, then it'll be the last 5 days until Christmas. Really? So I've not really got any organisation done for Christmas at all, which is kind of a bit rubbish, but there you are. Did manage to get the on Saturday the outdoor project done, so that was replacing the sensor light with an LED version, because I'm fed up with changing the halogen bulbs in the other one, and it was a bit old. It was very old actually. So I swapped the sensor light, and then I also patched in an extra extension that runs to an outdoor waterproof double socket box, so it's all sealed, so the electrics don't get wet. So got all that done. Didn't actually put the box on the wall yet because I was having to do it amidst many rain showers, so I was like, I'll tell you what, I'm going to wait until the weather's not horrible to be standing about trying to drill and raw plug holes in the wall to fit this socket box on the wall. So it's just sat on the ground in front of the wall at the moment. Not that it's a huge issue for me, to be honest. So it's kind of alright like that. Makes it kind of flexible. You can decide where you're going to put the thing, drag it around, move it up and down and whatever. So I don't know, we might end up putting it on the wall. I might keep it flexible because I can move it round towards the back as well if we need it towards the back, which would kind of be handy. So we'll see. I'll say I'm not too worried it's watertight at the moment, that's the main thing. So did that. Sunday, like I said, did that trip to Liverpool. I had all these ideas, of course, that I was going to take some photos for Sublime Sunday, various points, but then by the time I'd headed off to the airport, and then I thought, you know, Sunday on the motorway shouldn't be a problem, should it? And no, it was a problem. There was a massive queue, so I ended up taking a ridiculous detour that seemed to be around half the centre of Manchester to avoid it. It avoided the queue, which is good. It just seemed to be a completely bizarre set of roads. I was up, down, left, right and across several over, so we got there in the end. So that was done. Oh, you're very tired again tonight.
Warning, risk zone, speed limit, 30 miles per hour.
I was a bit later than I planned on being to the airport, and by the time I'd rushed in, hunted about for the Turkish engineer who speaks no English, couldn't spot him where I'd told him to wait. Ended up ringing him up, which was completely pointless because neither of us had a clue what we were on about to each other. You know, Terminal 1 airport, yeah. And then I found him outside in the smoking area, of course. So, but I found him in the end. So by the time we'd had all that rush, it was just a case of, right, let's fly back, well, jump in the car and zoom over to Liverpool. And then we did a little bit of driving up and down to hunt where we were going, where this warehouse was. And then we got in. I took some photos while I was there, just of the roaster. Should have really done one before we put it together, if I'd thought about it, because it was in many pieces. It's quite a big job to put the thing together. And then I ended up like staying until 4:30. We got there at 1. I think it was just before 1. Yeah, because the flight landed at 10:10. Said I'd meet him at 11:30, but because of the traffic, because the thing is that flight landing, they've got to get bags and stuff, and previously, when they've come over from Turkey, they have a tendency to pull them. Why is that van just randomly stopped?
Warning, K-band, radar, check speed.
Some blockage up there, I suppose. They have a tendency to pull them at the customs thing and ask them for half an hour, you know, what you're doing, why you're over here, and where you're staying, and who you're visiting, and whatever else. There was no point getting there too early, because I'd just be waiting around for him, and I'd rather he wait around for me, to be fair. So that's what I did, and I was a bit late because of the traffic. So got there at 1, and then we left at 4:30. They took him to his hotel at 4:30, and I went back home. So like I say, and at that point we'd built pretty much all the bits of it together. He'd got all the wiring to do the next day, which is what he got on with on the Monday morning. In fact, I think they rang Monday morning. They surprised me. They rang at like 10:30 because the gas had got connected and they were testing the gas burner. I thought, I'm surprised they got all the electrics wired up enough to get it testing the gas burner, but apparently there were. There was a little bit of confusion about gas pressure and if there was enough for the burner and things, but I got on to Turkey and told them to get in touch and talk them both through it. So hopefully they got a translator involved, and well, they must have done, because it all got sorted out, and then they were all quite happy. So yeah, in the end I didn't get hardly any photos taken that I was going to do, just because, well, obviously rushing to pick him up, rushing to get him there, got there, we're in there doing the job, pitch black when I left at 4:30, so not really photo time, is it? I mean, I suppose I could have gone to some town centre and taken photos of Christmas lights and things, but I wasn't actually in the mood for doing that. I just want to go home after working most of Sunday. So yeah, so that was kind of that sort of experience of the day. Have watched some films recently. Yeah, I haven't watched films in ages. I don't know, I've just been a bit in the mood to watch some films again and chill out and whatever else. So what did I watch? Good one. Well, it's good. I got a bit of a slating, but I watched The Predator. Obviously one of Bob Bell's favourites. So that was the new Predator movie, the new idea for it, and that was pretty good actually. I enjoyed that. I watched Venom, Marvel 1 Venom, and that was good. Obviously some good CGI graphics going on in that, so enjoyed watching that. I watched the Black Panther the other night, another Marvel one, and that was good actually. Then I got a collection more. I've got Solo, the Star Wars story to watch. Then I've got what else have I got queued up? I've got a few queued up. Trying to remember what they are now. Oh, the new Johnny English one. Thought that might be a bit funny. So yeah, I've got a few more lined up if I get a chance. Of course, tonight I'm hoping to get to some of the Discord shows. Gotta confess, last week I dropped in at Words for Witty, but didn't do a great deal. Then it was supposed to be Barbarella, but Discord started being a bit freaky. There wasn't going to be any Playhouse because they were away, so that wasn't on anyway. And so in the end, I just I watched Deadpool 2 last Friday in the end, and at an earlier night. And that was alright, and another good film actually, Deadpool 2. I mean, I enjoyed Deadpool as well, so good film. Obviously not if you're a nervous disposition, don't like blood or extreme violence, stay well clear. But other than that, no, it's fine. So let's get backed up and getting home. See a frost on that grass already. Okay, it'll be a cold one tonight then. Put my thermals on. I need to adjust the sensitivity on my sensor light because it now kind of picks up everything that's passing and goes on all the time. Little flashy thing, but never mind. Right, I'm off in. Have a good week next week, and I'll catch you in next week's coffee vlog. See ya.